The untold triumph of Joan of Arc. Imagine a teenage girl leading an army to victory. Joan of Arc, a simple peasant with no formal military training, astounded the world with her bravery and strategic genius. Her journey from obscurity to becoming a national heroine is a testament to her unwavering faith and extraordinary determination. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest content. And stay until the end of the video, because we'll tell you a surprising fact about Joan of Arc that will amaze you. Joan's early life was humble and unremarkable. Born into a peasant family in Domremy, she spent her childhood tending to livestock and learning household chores. Despite her simple background, Joan always exhibited a strong sense of piety and an unshakable belief in her divine purpose. At the age of 13, Joan experienced her first divine vision. She claimed to have seen figures of saints who delivered messages from God. These visions profoundly influenced her, guiding her actions and instilling in her a sense of destiny far beyond her humble origins. Central to Joan's mission were the voices of saints. Saints Michael, Catherine, and Margaret became her spiritual guides, offering her counsel and reassurance. These divine voices commanded her to lead France to victory, reinforcing her belief in her heavenly mandate and propelling her towards her extraordinary fate. Convinced of her divine mission, Joan felt compelled to save France from English domination. She believed that God had chosen her to lead the nation to freedom. This unwavering conviction drove her to seek an audience with Charles VII, the Dauphin of France, and offer her services in the fight for liberation. Joan's journey to the court of Charles VII was filled with determination and challenges. Disguised as a male soldier, she traveled through hostile territories, driven by her divine mission. Her unwavering faith and courage impressed those she encountered, helping her secure the necessary support to reach the Dauphin's court. Upon reaching the royal court, Joan faced skepticism and doubt. Her humble background and bold claims made many dismiss her. However, her conviction and sincerity struck a chord with Charles VII. After a private audience, where she revealed details only known to him, he began to believe in her divine mission. Joan's appointment as a military leader was nothing short of extraordinary. Despite having no prior military experience, her confidence and visions persuaded Charles VII to grant her command. This remarkable decision was met with astonishment, but Joan's charisma and faith quickly rallied the troops under her leadership. The Siege of Orleans was Joan's first and most pivotal military engagement. Leading the French forces with unparalleled bravery, she inspired her soldiers to fight with renewed vigor. Her presence on the battlefield and her strategic insights proved crucial, turning the tide and securing a decisive victory for the French. Joan's military tactics were as unique as they were effective. She emphasized swift, aggressive maneuvers and relied heavily on the element of surprise. Her ability to read the battlefield and adapt her strategies on the fly earned her the respect and admiration of seasoned military leaders and her troops alike. Joan of Arc's charisma and unwavering faith infused the French soldiers with a renewed sense of purpose. Her presence on the battlefield, clad in armor, inspired them to fight with unmatched fervor. Her speeches and genuine belief in divine guidance ignited a spark of hope, turning demoralized troops into a formidable force. Joan's leadership and tactical acumen were evident in the liberation of Orleans. She orchestrated bold offensives, leading from the front and urging her troops to press forward. Her determination and courage became infectious, culminating in the strategic lifting of the siege and a decisive victory that bolstered French morale. With the victory at Orleans, Joan's influence within the French army grew exponentially. Her success proved her capabilities and inspired confidence in her leadership. As momentum built, more soldiers rallied under her banner, and she played a crucial role in orchestrating further campaigns to reclaim French territories from the English. Joan's strategic brilliance shone during the Loire campaign. She masterminded a series of victories that demonstrated her ability to outmaneuver and outthink the enemy. Each triumph strengthened her reputation and solidified her status as a military leader. Her relentless pursuit of victory became a beacon of hope for the French cause. The Battle of Patay further showcased Joan's military prowess. Under her command, the French forces executed a stunningly effective assault, leading to yet another significant victory. This triumph not only boosted the morale of her troops but also struck fear into the hearts of her enemies, underscoring her undeniable impact on the war. Joan of Arc's victories were instrumental in clearing the path for Charles VII to be crowned king. With each triumph, her reputation grew, solidifying her influence. She led the French army with unwavering faith and determination, inspiring soldiers and civilians alike to believe in the possibility of a united France. The coronation of Charles VII was a monumental event, and Joan played a pivotal role in making it happen. Her presence at Reims, ensuring Charles was crowned in the historic city, symbolized the restoration of legitimate rule. This significant moment bolstered French morale and further legitimized Charles's claim to the throne. As Joan's fame grew, she became a national heroine, embodying the spirit of French resistance and unity. Her incredible journey from a humble peasant to a revered military leader captured the hearts of the people. Joan's unwavering faith and courage became a powerful symbol of hope for a war-torn nation. Despite her successes, Joan faced increasing challenges and setbacks. Political intrigue and shifting alliances began to undermine her efforts. The initial momentum she had built started to wane as tensions within the French court and among military leaders arose, complicating her mission and putting her at greater risk. Joan's capture at Compiègne marked a turning point in her life and in the war. Betrayed and taken by the Burgundians, her enemies saw an opportunity to neutralize a powerful symbol of French resistance. Her capture sent shockwaves through France, signaling a dark phase in her extraordinary journey. Joan of Arc was handed over to the English by her Burgundian captors, marking a severe turning point. Stripped of her military command and freedom, she found herself in enemy hands. The English saw her as both a political and spiritual threat, eager to dismantle her influence over the French cause. Placed on trial for heresy, Joan faced an unjust and biased court. The trial was a spectacle, designed more for discrediting her and demoralizing the French people than for seeking justice. The English and their allies sought to paint her divine guidance as witchcraft and blasphemy. Despite the overwhelming odds, Joan defended herself with remarkable courage and clarity. She maintained her steadfast belief in her divine mission, refusing to renounce her visions or her faith. Her resilience during the trial revealed her unyielding spirit, even when her life hung in the balance. The trial was riddled with unfair tactics, including relentless questioning and manipulation of religious doctrine. Joan was denied proper legal representation and was often isolated from her supporters. The Inquisition's primary goal was to break her will and force a confession that would delegitimize her achievements. Ultimately, the court condemned Joan to death, sentencing her to be burned at the stake. This verdict was a tragic conclusion to a trial that was never about justice. Her execution was a calculated move by the English to quell the French resistance and erase her legacy as a national heroine. Joan of Arc faced a tragic end when she was executed by burning at the stake. Her martyrdom was a harrowing spectacle, leaving a profound impact on both her supporters and detractors. Despite her young age, her bravery in the face of death cemented her legacy as a symbol of unwavering faith and courage. The immediate aftermath of Joan's death saw a wave of shock and mourning among her followers. Her execution galvanized the French people, strengthening their resolve against their English oppressors. Her sacrifice became a rallying point, fueling the collective spirit and determination to reclaim their homeland from foreign domination. Years after her death, a posthumous retrial was conducted to clear Joan's name. This process involved exhaustive investigations which ultimately overturned her original conviction of heresy. The retrial served not only to rehabilitate her reputation but also to acknowledge the profound injustice she had endured. Joan's journey to sainthood culminated in her canonization by the Catholic Church in 1920. This recognition solidified her status as a spiritual and national icon. Her canonization was a testament to her enduring faith and the divine mission she believed she was called to fulfill, inspiring countless believers. Joan of Arc's legacy in France remains indelible, her story woven into the national fabric. She is celebrated as a paragon of valor and patriotism, embodying the spirit of resistance and unity. Her life and sacrifice continue to inspire generations, symbolizing the eternal struggle for justice and freedom. Joan of Arc has captivated countless artists, becoming a muse for painters and sculptors alike. Her image, often depicted in armor, embodies bravery and divine purpose. These artworks not only celebrate her courage but also immortalize her as a timeless icon, bridging the past with contemporary interpretations of heroism. Her story has inspired numerous literary works, with writers weaving her tale into novels, poems, and plays. These pieces explore her complex character, from a humble peasant girl to a divine warrior. Through literature, Joan's spirit continues to resonate, offering readers a glimpse into her extraordinary life and enduring legacy. Joan's narrative has been brought to life on the silver screen through various films. Each portrayal, from silent films to modern adaptations, emphasizes different facets of her journey. These cinematic renditions allow audiences to experience her trials and triumphs, ensuring that her story reaches diverse generations worldwide. Books and plays dedicated to Joan of Arc delve deep into her psyche, portraying her unwavering faith and indomitable spirit. These works often highlight her resilience and leadership, painting a vivid picture of her struggles and victories. Through these mediums, Joan's tale of determination and faith is celebrated and preserved. Her story has been adapted in countless movies, each adding a unique perspective to her legend. Whether focusing on her military prowess or her divine visions, these films bring her story to life, allowing viewers to connect with her journey on a personal and emotional level. Joan of Arc's canonization in 1920 cemented her as a powerful figure in the Catholic Church. Revered for her unwavering faith and divine mission, she serves as an inspirational model of piety and dedication. Her sainthood symbolizes the Church's recognition of her spiritual significance and enduring legacy. Beyond her religious impact, Joan of Arc has become a feminist icon, embodying female strength and leadership. Her defiance of gender norms and command over an army challenged traditional roles, inspiring countless women. Joan's story resonates as a testament to the power and potential of women throughout history. Historians have extensively analyzed Joan's life, debating her impact on French history in medieval society. Some view her as a pivotal military leader who altered the course of the Hundred Years' War, while others emphasize her symbolic significance. Her legacy continues to be a topic of scholarly interest and discussion. Joan of Arc's legacy as a national heroine endures, captivating hearts and minds across generations. Her story of courage, faith, and perseverance transcends time, inspiring people to stand up for their beliefs. Joan's remarkable journey from peasant girl to saint remains a powerful symbol of resilience and hope. Joan of Arc's life invites exploration and discovery. Her story is a call to delve deeper into history, faith, and human courage. By learning more about Joan, we honor her memory and draw inspiration from her extraordinary example, encouraging us to face our own challenges with bravery and conviction. And now, as we promised, here is the most fascinating fact about Joan of Arc. The prophecy about a virgin who would come from the forest of the oaks to save France was already circulating in some regions of the country before Joan of Arc appeared on the scene. According to this prophecy, a young maiden would lift the siege of Orleans and lead the Dauphin to his coronation in Reims. Joan of Arc, hailing from Domremy, a village in the forest of the oaks, fit this description perfectly, which gave her mission an aura of legitimacy. According to this hypothesis, the Dauphin's advisors, desperate to find a way to inspire the troops and the French people during the Hundred Years' War, might have sought someone who could embody the prophetic figure. Joan of Arc, with her deep religiosity and determination, would have been chosen for this role. What we do know is that Joan of Arc was carefully examined by theologians and clergy in Poitiers before she was allowed to meet the Dauphin. These examinations aimed to verify the authenticity of her visions and divine mission. After being approved by these examinations, Joan was sent to lead the French troops. What do you think? Do you believe the prophecy could have been fabricated by the Dauphin's court and that Joan of Arc's rise was a carefully executed plan to inspire the French troops to fight for their liberation from foreign domination and the coronation of Charles VII? Do you think Joan might have been handed over to the English after successfully fulfilling her mission of crowning the king? Write it in the comments. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want us to cover a specific topic, please write it in the comments. Give this video a like and share it so your family and friends can also learn about the untold triumph of Joan of Arc. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And don't miss our recommended video at the end. You will enjoy it. Never forget, history is the imitator of time, the repository of actions, the witness of the past, the example and warning of the present. The caution for the future.